Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Professor Hall. This is week 14 of Technical and Professional Writing, and we are finally doing the full business proposal. So, just like last week, there is nothing to read and nothing to watch unless you need to refer back to those resources from previously. Please note that you do need images for this portion of the project. I know you didn't need them in the first couple pieces of your draft, but now you do. So, you're grading, you're being graded a couple of different areas, and I just want to run through the rubric. Basically, it's the same as before, but with a couple of pieces added in. So, number one, the cover sheet. Number two, the executive summary, the products and services description, and the market research. All of that you did before, but there should be some changes based on the decisions you made for the whole document. Maybe you're changing the font, the colors, the images that you used before. Maybe you're tightening up that executive summary. Maybe you're expanding the market research, whatever the case may be. I want to see some changes made from your earlier drafts. Then you have that marketing and sales section. That's where you do a comprehensive, detailed plan for potential growth. So that's the section that you haven't done yet. Marketing and communication plan, a short summary of how the product will be sold. So basically, how are you going to get it into the hands of your consumers? How are you going to reach those clients? How are you going to find your target customers? Don't just put some vague things like use social media to contact clients. Which social media platforms are you going to use, if any? If not, what other things can you do? Can you partner with other local businesses? Can you work with other forms of media? Can you do things like getting out into your community to somehow let them know where you are and who you are and all of that kind of thing? Then you also have a section on this rubric for those images, their appropriate fit, that anything that needs a label or a description has that in there. Then the formatting, the document, does it have a professional design? Have you used white space, color, consistency throughout, all of that kind of thing. Research and citations. Obviously, we talked about before, in a real document, you might not have these, but for this class you do. So the stuff about your clients, possibly, the stuff about your customers, some of your images, the stuff about your competition, any of that. Make sure that you have things properly cited in a MLA formatted works cited page, and then the articulation of the document, which is what we've had this whole time. Is it clear and concise, and is it free from errors, basically? So that is it. This is kind of the culmination of all those professional things, putting this together. Next week, we're going to take a little bit of a breather from this project to have a reflection and work on some more grammar skills. And then in our final week, you'll be revising this project based on what you learned in week 15, and possibly on my comments if I was able to get those graded and back to you. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with, and I can't wait to read over your work. Thanks, everybody.